In this segment, we're going to talk about how Kiko Technology is applied to industry, especially in the area of maintaining industrial equipment and the cleaning process. So to start off with, maybe Mr. Sugi can tell us a little bit of this application in the industry sector, and later Mr. Virat Technology can tell us that practical experience that they have observed.
Let me start with a little bit with the science or the physics of Kiko technology. I think to understand that, then it's easier to understand the application. The Kiko stones, when they're added into an industrial water system, will help remove scale and rust. And that has to be through two actions. One is actually to soften the water, vibrate it a little bit faster, and the water should be in continuously circulation.
Are you saying that this Kiko stone will vibrate the water and the water will affect the rust?
That's correct. Water today, because the effects of our environmental, too many chemicals, the action of the ozone layer and stratosphere going up higher, slight degrees of global warming, have an adverse effect on water. And fortunately or unfortunately, we see areas of too much scale in water systems, cooling towers, and in boilers, condensers, heat exchangers. And if we can soften up that water and also change the vibration just a little bit, the results are cleaner systems.
How does the vibration affect the rust?
Good question. Normally, if I have a bottle of water, stationary bottle of water, it doesn't look like it's vibrating, but actually it does vibrate. And we use an equipment in Japan called nuclear magnetic resonance. And the water vibrates in a measurement called hertz. And it's about 120 to 130 hertz.
Normal water?
Normal water. Rainwater, cooling water, boiler water. However, if you add our Kiko technology, Kiko stones to it, the water will vibrate faster. We can measure that vibration using nuclear magnetic resonance, and that vibration figure is about 81 hertz. That slight vibration, although it's invisible to the eye, creates a very small vibration in the water, invisible to the eye, but over time, scale and rust will be slowly removed.
So you are saying that a lower frequency water will debond the rust from the
Let's go instead of saying lower frequency, because it's very confusing.
You're talking about 120
faster
to
frequency and slower frequency.
Okay.
Our pollution causes slower frequency of water. We add Kiko technology to it, that water vibrates faster.
Okay. So that's where the debonding process
That's where the science comes in.
Mr. Barak, you have some experience in some very positive conclusion in an industrial application for a boiler. Would you tell us about this?
Yes, we tried it in my friend's factory, the food factory of my friend, in a boiler. And after we put in this Kiko water into his boiler, after 1 month, we realized the TDS, total dissolved solid, becomes higher. And
why is it higher?
The calcium content also becomes higher because the scale from sticking from the comes out.
I see.
And we check that water, it goes higher.
So before you put this Kiko water into the boiler, you have this measurement done by
already.
lab,
yes,
by
yes.
laboratory.
All is done by lab.
And after how long then you find that the
we do the lab test once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah. So before we have the lab test before and 1 month after using.
That's why. And during this 1 month you have Kiko water in the boiler.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
and after 30 days, what happened? You have a lab test again. Yes. What do you see in the lab report?
As I say, the alkaline goes up, the TDS, total dissolved solid, goes up. And then the Fe, iron content, also goes up.
So what does that mean?
Meaning it gets off. The rust and the scale come out from the boiler.
From the boiler?
Into the water.
I see. So what's the benefit you see in this?
Well, if it can remove from the boiler into the water, so it will take time. Doesn't matter 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. It will slowly come out more and more and more and more.
So does it mean that you don't have to clean the boilers? You don't have to descale the boilers?
Usually
in
the
process?
factories will do it once a year.
Once a year?
They will inspect. Doesn't matter yes or no, they will inspect.
Okay.
It's their law. Okay, by law, they will do that. But in our case, if it can be removed, it means the factory will use less energy.
Less energy.
That is very important.
So, Zuki, can you add a little bit on that? Less energy is a very important factor to a
Yes.
factory?
I'll give you the science again. About 5 millimeter of scale, which is only this much, means an energy loss between 5 to 15% on that company's energy bill. 5 to 15%. And if you can clean the scale and keep it clean continuously, you don't have to spend as much time at the end of the year or 2 years to do what you call backwash. In other words, open up the equipment, flush water backward, and remove the scale. It costs a lot of money to do that. So if you keep your systems or your pipes clean, the boiler's healthier.
Okay.
So you save money. The third one is you can also reduce chemical consumption, because almost every industrial application, whether it's a boiler or cooling tower, uses a lot of chemicals. They use biocides, sodium hydroxides, phosphates. When they flush through the water system, they go into the water supply. We're drinking that water supply. So the third phenomenon is we have a greener or more environmentally friendly.
So it is a positive effect on the environment.
Absolutely.
Because you don't discharge wastewater, chemical water
That's
into the
correct.
system.
As much, you reduce quite a bit.